All right. Better with butter. Better. Oh, I almost did the...
Is it like a Bee Gees version?
No, that's... Who's the guy that... who does the Christmas songs that... Merry Christmas.
Oh, Aaron
Neville?
Neville.
Merry
You know what, though, but real quick, before movies, can I just talk to you about this whole new thing with singers now that they're singing with the warble, like Louis Capaldi.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other dude, James Arthur.
Yeah.
Same thing. So I guess it's I guess Cher started a revolution. And it's finally
more
catching
than
on.
One. Yeah, more than it only took 60 years, but finally, Cher. Times have caught up with you.
The queen of warbling.
I wonder when that outfit from that ship video is going to catch on.
I love that outfit. I can pull it off.
Well, the only other person that's ever wore it is Borat.
It worked.
Hey, welcome to Better with Butter.
Better with butter.
Whoa. Man in the movie guys here, I am Lord Bradley Ryan.
Yes, Lord Bradley Ryan. And I'm Dame.
Not yet, but the goal is to buy that land in the Scottish Highlands. And
Did you search? Did you Google it?
No, not yet. But you buy that land, you become a lord. So that is my goal, to become Lord Bradley Ryan.
Is it in Scotland, though?
In 2020.
And it's a good, and then you should go and visit your plot of land.
There you go.
It's like 1
Here's
foot.
my land. It's a square foot. How many square feet you got? One. I got
it's
square
$50
foot.
per
I got
square
a square foot.
Yeah, that's
it's
not bad.
It's a good price.
You can build a super tiny home. But 4 big films for
Zoolander
you.
School for Ants on there.
4 big films for you. So let's begin with Charlie's Angels, starring Kristen Stewart. Bradley, you're not a fan of Kristen Stewart, are you?
Who is that?
You know Kristen Stewart.
K-Stew?
K-Stew.
I like Kristen
Twilight.
Stewart.
But you were making fun of her.
No, I don't like her.
Come on.
I
do
don't.
her acting.
No, because she does is to sound like she's in Dawson's Creek, and that's not acting. I can't stand it. That broken, stupid. The only one who could pull that off is Christopher Walken.
You love her in Into the Wild. Her one little scene there with remember her?
She was the hippie at Slab
DHS or something.
No, it's Slab City.
Slab City.
Down east of the desert. Yeah.
Right. She's good there. She's also good as Jodie Foster's daughter in Panic Room. Remember that back in the day?
Whatever.
Before she became Twilight or Bella.
Talking
But wait till you see her in Charlie's Angels, because she goes in full girl power mode in the film.
Right.
Her performance is actually one of the few best things in this continuation of the franchise that began with the original TV series. Now, sworn to secrecy, bound by sisterhood, exclaims the film's tagline. So there's a lot of teamwork and family building lessons here. Strength in numbers is also a theme. So our angels are now part of a global network of female spies. Once upon a time, there were 3 little girls who grew up to be 3 different women. You remember that at the beginning of the movie?
Oh yeah.
I mean, TV show.
The TV show. And,
Yeah.
And I remember the poster too.
Oh, the Farrah Fawcett, the
yeah.
famous one. Yes, I
Yeah.
love her. But here's the thing. Once upon a time...
I'm buying it on eBay right now, as a matter of fact.
No. Once upon a time, there were only 3 girls. Now it's like a big, giant global network of lady spies. Now, joining Stewart are the smart scientist Elena, played by Aladdin's Naomi Scott, and the fierce Ella Balinska as Jane. But Stewart steals the movie as Sabina, an angel with a devil-may-care attitude. Written, produced, and directed by Elizabeth Banks, who also starred as one of the Bosleys in the film. Yep, Brady, there's also many Bosleys in the movie.
No Tom Bosley's though.
No, well, there's supposedly each Bosley for different territories.
Oh, got it.
So this Charlie's Angels has enough action and laughs, yet is totally unnecessary. But see this film for Stewart. From her funky clothes to her funny one-liners, she's our angel personified. And speaking of angels, there is a fun cameo that you would love. And for that, Charlie's Angels gets 2.5 out of 4 female empowerment kisses.
There was a bunch of angels, though. I didn't realize this until I'm looking at the Wikipedia now. We remember Jacqueline,
Smith,
Kelly, Sabrina, and Jill.
Kate Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, the original.
But then there's Chris Monroe,
Cheryl Ladd, yeah, who plays Farrah Fawcett's sister,
and then Tiffany Wells.
Tanya Roberts
was Shelley Hack.
Julie
Rogers was Tanya Roberts.
Yeah.
And then
and I think that was it, right?
That's it.
And
John
then the
Bosley.
movie with Cameron Diaz. Was it
Right.
Lucy Liu?
But so and I didn't even know this. John Forsythe was the voice of Charlie.
Yes.
Wow.
Charlie. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hello, angels.
Yeah.
I used to love that. I learned skateboarding just by watching Charlie's Angels.
And now, when was? Do you remember when it was on?
roller
I'm trying to remember when
skating.
it was on. I think it was on before the $6 Million Man on TV.
Really?
I think so. I can't remember. Anyway, so no Lucy Liu in this one.
No, yeah, sorry. I know, I love Lucy Liu.
So do I. Like, I really love Lucy Liu.
And I like the little smile.
Thank God
at
my
the
wife
end.
doesn't listen to this podcast. Yeah.
Lucy Liu. I didn't know you're a rice queen, Bradley.
This will be the episode she does listen to.
Right.
What else you got over there?
We also have Ford versus Ferrari, and really this is tailor-made just for you.
All right.
Like its subject for the movie is fast, sleek, and smooth. The quest to defy all odds is present in this true life story about American car designer Carroll Shelby, played by Matt Damon, who teams up with the hot-tempered British driver Ken Miles, played by Christian Bale. I think this is one of his few roles where he's actually using his British accent.
Oh, wow.
Right? I mean, think of his recent Batman. He didn't use, obviously.
No, not in American
Vice,
Psycho,
no.
not in Vice. He does put on a great accent in Vice, though. He does the.
Oh yeah.
He's amazing.
Yes.
He like honestly right now like Gary Oldman used to get it done. He used to be like my favorite actor,
Yeah.
and he might still be my favorite actor of all time. But I mean, it's got to be like it's Christian Bale and Joaquin Phoenix right now. Honestly,
Ooh.
yeah.
But of course, Joaquin, you're gonna see at the Palm Springs.
But then
International
who's the
Festival.
the guy who's really really good? Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
You love Sam Rockwell.
I do love Sam Rockwell too.
He's like our new Gary Oldman, sorta.
Can you imagine this movie, right?
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Ooh.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
And Gary Oldman and Christian Bale.
And Denzel Washington as a bad cop.
Bad cop who gets accused of doing something he shouldn't have done. Yeah. Can you imagine the payroll on that movie though? It's like, it's $1 billion movie.
Awesome.
It's the first $1 billion movie with no special effects.
Right? But here's the thing. So Matt Damon stars as Carroll Shelby, the American car designer. Christian Bale is the British driver Ken Miles. And their mission is to build a revolutionary race car for Ford and challenge Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Le Mans in 1966. From the brilliant director James Mangold, who gave us Walk the Line and Logan.
Mangold.
And Logan, among many others. Ford versus Ferrari is thrilling and heartfelt. There's enough adrenaline-pumping action scenes, and there's also some really emotionally charged dramatic moments. Just perfectly balanced. One of the best sports movies ever made, and for that, Ford versus Ferrari gets 3.5 out of 4. The American Dream kisses.
Is greatest sports movies of all time. That reminds me, when I lived in Alabama for 6 weeks, one time, so one of the guys came up to me. I just moved down there. He's like, "Hey man, you watching NASCAR on Saturday?"
Oh, NASCAR.
And I go, "No, I'm not watching." He goes, "You don't like sports?" I'm like, "No, I love sports. I just."
Well, that's sports.
Is it sports?
Race car driving, yeah.
It's a motor sport, I suppose.
If it's on ABC Sports or ESPN Sports, then yes, it's sports.
I guess it's sports. I suppose so. All right.
You hate, although, if it's not baseball, basketball, football, you don't call it sports.
Or curling.
What about pickleball? Have you heard of this new trendy
it's like
pickleball?
it's like,
and everyone's like, and their aunts playing it.
It's tennis for lazy people, basically. It's like half table tennis, half tennis.
Half ping pong.
Half ping pong, yeah. It's like tennis that you don't have to run around in.
You don't run around.
You barely you just like it's like badminton on a tennis court with a tennis ball. It's pickleball. I've seen it. I haven't played it. I've seen it online a couple times.
And you're like, what the heck?
I don't know.
Is
I don't
this
really get
pickleball?
it.
Yeah, me either.
It's
But
new.
anyway, I don't
make fun
get
of
a
things
whole lot of sports.
I always
either.
make fun of things I don't know about. So.
And then also another movie out this weekend is The Good Liar. Sir Ian McKellen is a con man, and Dame Helen Mirren is his target in this intriguing film based on the novel by Nicholas Searle. He is after her money. She is looking for companion. Or is she? Director Bill Condon from Dreamgirls can see he creates a brisk pace except for the middling second act. But it's nice to see actors of this caliber in these roles, although it teeters almost on being a Lifetime Movie of the Week.
You
with
shut
British
your mouth
thespians, of course.
about Lifetime movies.
You know, all those Lifetime movies about con artists and conning women.
and they're
men.
all wonderful.
Yes. Now, there are some plot points that are predictable, but like a good con artist movie, The Good Liar has a good payoff. See this film for the Mirren and McKellen acting fireworks. And for that, The Good Liar gets 3 out of 4. Who's really the good liar kisses?
I have 2 goals for 2020 next year. One is to become a lord by buying some land in the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah.
The second one is to
Is to
somehow
star in a Lifetime
not
movie?
star, just somehow get on one, like to somehow like an extra or get a part in a Lifetime movie so that I can watch my beloved Lifetime channel and see myself in a movie.
I love how like you've come full circle, Bradley. First,
I
when I was
love-
talking about Lifetime, it's like, oh, I don't watch Lifetime.
Oh no, Lifetime is wonderful.
But
Well-
now he's got his change of heart.
Because when Savannah was pregnant with our first kid, we would binge watch stuff, and like she would just be watching
Snapped.
Lifetime movies like nonstop. And I'm like, what? You are poisoning your brain and your soul.
I love
And then
Snap.
after the 5th one, I was like, what's next? You know?
Right?
And
I love those.
And here's their tagline too, which I think is even funnier. You know when you no, it's Lifetime. You can't look away.
Oh.
Just like when people say it's like watching a car crash.
Right.
You can't look
You
away.
can't look
it's
away.
like they're making fun of themselves. Like you can't look away. They know it's a train wreck. They know it's a car crash.
It's
or a TV
like
station.
Oxygen.
And they're
Oxygen
like,
is the
can't
same.
look away. Like you can't look away.
Yeah.
It's like watching a car accident. It's great.
It's always the bad, the crime, the criminals, the ladies, and
It's always
all
there's
their
always a
secrets
kidnapping.
and-
Yeah. Oh, it's so awesome.
And all their multi-sexual partners. Yeah, love them.
Love it.
I love them all. Okay, I changed my heart too.
What else you got over
And
there?
then another one though, if you don't want to go to the theaters and you just want to binge watch on Netflix, well, you can watch a new animated film, Klaus. This is billed as the first ever Netflix original animated movie, and
All right.
it aims to explain Santa Claus and succeeds. Now, big credit goes to director Sergio Pablos, who gave us the popular Despicable Me franchise. He created a film that is both sublime and magical. And speaking of sublime and quite magical, Jason Schwartzman, I love him.
I thought you were
He's
gonna
a
say
bit-
me.
Oh, well, Bradley Ryan is a little sublime.
Quite magical.
Jason Schwartzman, stars as Jasper. He's a spoiled brat of a mailman who is punished by being stationed on a cold island above the Arctic Circle. The name of the frozen town is Smearensburg, and soon Jasper may just get his groove back by meeting Klaus, voiced by J.K. Simmons. He's a mysterious carpenter who loves to make toys. Old school meets new school in this delightful exercise, from its intricate animation down to its storytelling of the origin of Santa Claus. And everything is explained here. The elves, the reindeer, but they're all grounded in reality. So this Klaus is at once witty and entertaining, and it may even make you cry a tear or two, because sometimes the warmest feeling happens in a very cold place. Now here's Jason Schwartzman talking about his Christmassy things. In the spirit of the holidays, let's do a quick rapid fire holiday themed extravaganza. Okay, favorite Christmas song?
Carol of the Bells.
Oh, favorite Christmas movie?
Uh,
Besides Klaus?
A Christmas Story.
Ah, yay! Okay, favorite Christmas memory?
Getting a drum set for when I was 10.
Aww. And what do you want Santa to give you this Christmas?
I don't want anything really from Santa. Just health for my family and friends. And
Peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah.
Because according to the film, a true act of goodwill
Yeah.
always sparks
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, exactly. I'd take a new iPhone.
Isn't Jason Schwartzman Jewish?
Yes,
by the
that's
way?
why. Let me tell you a quick story behind that. So before I said, oh, let's do a rapid fire questions of la la la, and I said any holiday themed extravaganza, and then he looked at me and he said, when you're talking about holiday, do you mean Christmas? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, now we know it. So let's do Christmas. So it's good. So he actually opens the door for me to say
Gotcha.
Christmas.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how to kind of, I'm trying to be respectful of their Hanukkah.
That's right.
Yes. So happy holidays from Netflix. Stream Klaus right now. And speaking of Netflix, there is a bunch of Christmas themed movies there. So for that, Klaus gets 3.5 out of 4
Ooh.
Winter Wonderland kisses.
All right.
There you have it.
So, pretty good
You're all
weekend at the
caught up.
box office.
Yes.
Cool.
But I think many people are predicting that Ford versus Ferrari may actually win at the box office.
Really?
So we'll see.
All right.
Better than Charlie's Angels, because there's no. Remember when the first big movie adventure of Charlie's Angels, there was that hot song, the Independent Girls or whatever, with not Beyonce, Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, yes.
Remember? And this
Independent-
time there's no, that Angel song with Ariana Grande did not.
Kelly, can
And
you
Miley.
handle this?
Yeah.
Lucy Liu, can you handle this?
Yeah.
I don't think you're a woo.
So you can remember that.
That was a good one, yeah.
There's no hot song attached to this one, I don't think.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. Well,
There you have it.
okay, there you have it.
And next week, you have to sing Let It Go again, Bradley Ryan.
God,
It's
everyone
Frozen.
would let it go.
Just let it go. Frozen 2 is coming out. What?
Isn't that? Didn't John Travolta call her Dinzimli?
Oh, Idina Menzel.
summer
That's right. And
summer,
also, another movie out next week is Tom Hanks. It's Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
By the way,
Yeah.
Bradley calls Mr. Rogers Fred.
I call him Fred because
Yes.
I met Fred when I worked at public television back in Providence in the 90s. And Fred Rogers is was a wonderful, wonderful human being. And I said this earlier on our regular radio show. That dude was such an amazing, incredible human being. Anything that you see about him that makes you think, oh wow, he's cool or he's nice.
But is he for real?
Multiply however you feel about him by 10 because he's 10 times more of a huge person than you ever thought he was.
You know what? That element, by the way, is examined in the film. Like, is Mr. Rogers really for real?
He was for real, and he was an incredible dude. Or the biggest liar that ever walked the face of the earth. Because that dude could make you feel. He was amazing. He was just an awesome guy.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see this.
Yep.
All right, that's it. Everyone enjoy the weekend, enjoy the box office, and we will talk to you later. And remember,
It's always better with Bara.
so cheesy. See ya.
Bye. Have a great weekend.